Hello and welcome to Classy Handmade. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing well. So today is Sunday. What day it is? Sunday what? Is it the 9th? No, today's the 11th. The week it's going by is the 11th of February already. So hi, how are you all doing? My name is Shondell and this is Classy Handmade. So welcome. So I hope today that you will find something that you will be inspired by. So I'm sitting here and I'm doing some free flow. Well, I did write it down. I free flow the first one and then I write down the second one. So this is my own little pattern that I come up with, and it's an axolotl. And so today's video, you will see some things that I'm working on, things that I already worked on, and I'm going to show you quite a few finished objects. So sit back, grab something to drink right now. I think I need something, but guys, I have this little gummies. I like these little sour gummies, so I have it here by my desk. I tend not to eat them too much. I bought this from, where did I bought this? From TJ Maxx. So grab something to drink, grab something to crochet, and let's get talking about something. I'll show you some of the stuff that I've made, what I'm working on, and so on. So it is Sunday. We got home from church, and most times I record my videos on Sundays. So I'm sitting here, and I did do a little change of my craft room. So I shift my desk to the corner and bring out my bookshelf. So I'm here working on some stuff for my craft market, of course. So I started this axolotl this morning. So I am finishing it up. I have to put in the eyes, and I'm going to embroider some little eyes I'm thinking about doing some sleepy eyes. I don't know, but I'm here working on it. So I worked on a couple of items last week, because I'm trying to prepare for the Easter coming up, the Easter market. I didn't really make anything for Valentine because I don't know, I just didn't. So I did do a tutorial on my Hello Kitty. So I have a tutorial if you would like to make Hello Kitty in a plush yarn. And I also I did a tutorial in a number 4 weight yarn. So let me grab that and show you. So here is the little Hello Kitty, and she turned out pretty cute. So this is the Hello Kitty that I made using a number 4 weight yarn. And what kind of hook did I use? Did I use a 3.5 hook? I have to consult my notes. Anyhow, I did a tutorial on it, so if you would like to make one for yourself, and it worked up pretty fast. So this is my Hello Kitty. I used some Red Heart red yarn. Sorry guys, I don't know, today's Sunday, I'm just all over the place. I used some white yarn that I got the other day. I paid like a couple cents from Michael's, so I used that to make the Hello Kitty, and then I had some pink and I made that. So this is how small the Hello Kitty is when you make it in number 4 weight yarn, and let me show you how big it is when you make it in the plush yarn. So when you make it in the plush yarn, this is how big it comes out, and when you make it in number 4 weight, so it could be a little baby, Hello Kitty little baby. And so this is same pattern, and look at the size difference. All depends on the yarn. So here it is. So I am making the plush ones for the market. This one here, I think I'm going to give it to my daughter or I'll keep it at the back here, just for decoration purposes. So if you would like to make one, I never linked my pattern, but I'll try and link it in the description box if you would like to make one for yourself. So I made that. Then guys, I come out with a new pattern, and this Hello Kitty is my own pattern. I did a tutorial on it, and then I come up with this duck. So I was going to make a chicken, and I said, you know what, let me see if I could make a duck. And look guys, I did make the duck. So but this duck really can't stand up, so you will have, unless maybe you want to put something in the legs for it to stand up. But this is how the legs are. I'll try and bring out a tutorial maybe this week. I am not sure if I have time for this duck. So I made this duck with this tweed yarn, because remember I told you I was going to make a chicken, and I just said, let me see if I could make a duck. So the yarn I use for it is the blanket, Burnett blanket, and it's in the tweed color. So it's ivory tweed. And this is how it looks. So this is the duck I use. And I use a Chanel yarn that I have in like a mustardy color. So this is how the bird, so she can sit, and then her foot or her little legs would be like sticking up in front of her. So she would be like this. So you could actually put it to sit down on a shelf or something, and it would be like that. So that's my duck. The next thing I made, and all these pattern that, other than my pattern, I will link it in, and the tutorial for the Hello Kitty, I will link in the description box below. So here is this pattern, and I find this pattern, I will link it in the description box also. I made this pattern before, but I had made it in a number 4 weight yarn. So I went to Hobby Lobby during this last week, and Hobby Lobby they normally have their yarn on 30% discount. So I bought a couple of skeins that this Hobby Lobby, like a Chanel yarn. Let me see if I could find the ball band to tell you what exactly the yarn is. So this is the yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. Adore a ball. And it's a Yarn Bee yarn. It's like a Chanel yarn. This is what the label look like. This yarn, I had no shedding with it. It was quite nice to crochet with. So the only thing is that there's not much yarn on the yarn. So each ball I got 92 yards. And let me see, yes, 92 yards. Yes, they're all 92 yards. So I got this purple. I got this corresponding color to go with it. And I made this bunny. Guys, I can't tell you exactly the colors because I took the ball. I have the ball bands, but you know, it's not, I don't think it's this. I think Bumblebee wings probably the yellow or what. But I bought a purple, a yellow, a blue, and this variegated color. So I use a 5mm hook on this. Yeah, 5mm hook I used on this. So the stitches are nice and close. And this pattern, I'll link it in the description box below. Then I made this. And this is a pattern that I won from, I won a giveaway from Paris Crochet Flow, and they had various different pattern. The bundle that I picked had little animals like this. So I made the cow. I made something else. So this is the giraffe. And this is the same yarn that I bought from Hobby Lobby. This have to get a pom-pom at the top. This orange one here, I think it probably is a parfait chunky yarn. And it's the coral color. Yes, coral color. This yarn have 131 yards. The Hobby Lobby yarn, I was only able to get the entire body, but if I was to do the ears in the same color, it wouldn't be enough to make the ears. So it's a good thing that I bought this corresponding yarn to make the ears. And actually, I did bought it to do the ears differently. So that's just, if you want to make this pattern, just keep in mind that it cannot make the entire pattern. You won't have enough to make the entire pattern. If you want it all in the same color, you will have to buy 2 balls of this yarn. So that's my chunky yarn make that I finished. The next thing I made was, I have this ball of yarn that I bought from Hobby Lobby a while. So I pull out some of the colors from it, and I made this. And this is from the Little Friend in the Hatching Bag. And it's from this book, because I'm trying to use most of my crochet books and crochet pattern. So I made this little, let me tell you exactly what it is. I made quite, probably like 3 items from this before, but I never made the bag. So this pattern here is Triceratops. So this is what it's supposed to look like. The first time I made it, I didn't use that color, and I made it. So this time I had a ball of yarn. Let me see if I could find a ball. So this is the yarn, and these are the color that's left. I got this yarn from Hobby Lobby. I don't have the ball band, so I can't tell you exactly what it is. So what I did, I pull out the colors from it, and I use it to make this little Triceratops. The colors of this yarn here, it wasn't enough to make the entire thing in the gray. So I just put the blue, like if you have on a shirt. And then this is his little tail. I just use the accent colors to make the tip of his arms, and then to make his tail. So this is my little Triceratops. It's not that big, and he can stand up. So the next thing I'm working on right now is some chickens. So I got up this morning and I used the same tweed yarn, and I just crocheted like 4 chicken bodies. So right now I'm just, and this is my own little chicken pattern. You see, I have my chicken had like tail feathers. I sell these at the market a lot. They sell a lot at the market. So I did put safety eyes. I think I prefer to embroider the eyes. So this one is in the process. I have to put on the comb and put some eyes. I am oh, what's wrong with me today? I'm stammering, guys. I am going to embroider the eyes instead of putting safety eyes. And I'm going to tell you why I'm going to not going to put safety eyes. I find that the safety eyes that I have right now, one of them, I did put one in this and it came right out. So I said, you know what, I'm not going to put safety eyes. I am going to embroider the eyes. I find when I'm doing amigurumi with, I need to use a safety eyes that have a big back. Instead of those safety eyes, you know, the regular safety eyes. Let me see if I could find one, show you. I like using this brand of safety eyes for plush yarn because it comes with a bigger back and the back is flat. Compared to this yarn, this safety eyes, you know, these packets that comes with those little cup back, and I have my cup back in here. So let me show you this, the back of that safety eye. So these I like using for that, for the plush yarn, because you see how wide it is. I find sometimes if the eyes are, if you want to use like a 8mm eyes, these little back is not suitable for the chunky yarn. So I have to go and buy some more with these backs. The bigger the backs, you know, is better, the wider. So for now, I'm just going to embroider my eyes with some yarn. So I have to finish 3 more chickens I have to finish. So this is the one that I finished, the safety eyes and the beak and so on. I think something, this safety eyes, this one, they're too far back. I don't know. And I put both of them in the same place when I was thinking, but for some reason when you start stitching it up, I don't know what happened. So that's why that's another thing why I prefer to stuff it, sew it up, and then use the embroidered thread or number 4 yarn, weight yarn I used to do my embroidery. Oh, fluffing my hair. Okay, so that's it. And what else? Oh, my basket. I need to show you my basket that I was making from my new book that I bought, my embroidery book. And let me show you that. So here is my basket. I finished the basket, the body of the basket, and I also did the embroidery on it. So this is how it looks. I used some thin yarn that I had. This one here is a thick yarn, a number 4 weight yarn. And then I just find some scrap and I embroider my basket. The thing is now is the handle. I have leather. This is leather. And then I have a belt that I got, a leather belt that I got from my husband, but it's too thick. I can't bore holes to put to sew. So I'm thinking if I should use this soft leather I have to make the handle. So that's the only thing left to do with this basket. I like how it turned out. I don't think I'll take it to the market because these things, you spend a lot of time because it's single crochet. And the amount of time you spend on it, people won't want to pay for it. So I am going to keep it for myself. So I'm going to keep it and put little things inside. So guys, I think so far that's all my makes. No, but I have one make I want to show you because I've been working on this for a while. And this is from my book, the Amigurumi Monster book. So it's this little girl in a monster suit. So this is her body. So I finish her body. I finish her arms. I finish her legs. All I have to do is make her, I think I finish her hood too. I have to make some spots. So I think it's going to be something like this. I have to, her head is going to attach here. So let me get the book so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. So I've been making this thing for a while. I mean, if I really sit down and work on it, I will finish it. But sometimes, I don't know, am I getting lazy by just enjoying? Before I start making amagurumi, I never used to use plush yarn. I used to use sheer number 4 weight yarn a lot. I never made an amagurumi in a plush yarn before. Let me see. Should I say last year I start? All other time I used to use number 4 weight yarn to make my plushies. So I think I'm getting lazy because I'm loving how it work up fast. Why I like making, but I love making amagurumi in number 4 weight yarn because of the detail, the small. You could do a lot of small details with the number 4 weight yarn compared to the number plush yarn. Plush yarn are nice and huggable and so on. You know, I think when you use the number 4 weight yarn, I think it lasts longer. For me, you could, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Could be like an heirloom. You could keep it for a long time compared to just working it up quick in the chunky yarn. So, but I mean, I did a lot of, for instance, this is kind of like detail. What do you think? But the small weight yarn, let me show you. Okay, we are talking about detail, right? So to me, look at this. This small weight yarn, you see how detailed this little boy is? So that's what I'm talking about. Why I like using number 4 weight yarn, because I could do a lot more detail with this yarn. So I should put him back here. Anyhow, I'm gonna leave him there. So that's why I like working with number 4 weight yarn. This is the book that I'm talking about with the pattern that I'm working from. And it is this little Ella. Little Ella. This is what she looks like. So I have to do the spots. I finished the legs, the cap. I have to do the little eyeballs up there. Let me see if I could find a better picture to show you. Probably I have to do her head and her, you know. So this is what it's supposed to look like. Let me see. This is what it's supposed to look like. I have to make her horns, her head, all the details. But I finished the body, and I have to do her head and her hair and stuff like that. So, I don't know. I'm just, you know. So that's what I did for the past, well, when last I talked to you. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm prepping for a next market. The market will be this coming Saturday. So you know, I have a lot of things that I already made and so on. But, you know, I just continue to make amagurumi. And then I did a couple of rows on my blanket. But I'm not going to show you that because I didn't start a new pattern, like a new motif on the blanket. I'm just setting up for the new motif. But anyhow, guys, I did go to the yarn store this week. I went to Michael's. I did go to Joann, but did I buy anything at Joann? I went to Joann, I picked up a yarn, and I put it back down because the line was so long. I don't know what's going on with Joann. The line was so long and they only had one cashier. I said, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to sit here, standing line just for one ball of yarn because I had a 50% coupon. It's not worth it. So I just put the yarn down and walk out the store. Then Saturday morning, I went on the road by myself because I wanted to get some hair to do my daughter's hair. And I did my own hair too. I always do my own hair and my daughter's hair. And so I had to go to the beauty supply store. So while I was coming back on my way back home, I stopped and I bought some. I checked out Michael's, and I did find some other yarn at Michael's that I never seen before. I will attach, I did do a video. I will try and attach it at the end of this video so you can see the new yarn. There was quite a few new yarn there at Michael's that I've never seen before. But last week I did go to Hobby Lobby, which I show you that I bought that new Chanel looking yarn from Hobby Lobby. And they had the 30% off. And so I bought, originally the yarn was $4.99. So I paid like $3 something for one ball. And while I was there, I did buy a couple of things. I did check out there were some clearance stickers. Oh, sorry guys. And I did buy, I find this. It's like some little pins. It was originally $4.99 and I paid $1.29 for it. I mean, I use anything to clip amigurumis and stuff like this, but this looked like some shawl pin or something. I'm not quite sure. And then what I did, I found some buttons, a jar of buttons, and this have beautiful buttons inside. Let me get that and show you. So I bought this jar of buttons, big buttons. It originally was $9.99 and I paid $2.49 for this. Got some beautiful buttons inside. So those are and the yarn that I bought from them. Then I was telling you I went to Michael's yesterday and I bought some yarn. Michael's had buy one and get one 50% off. So I bought this, and it's the Sweet Snuggle Light, and it's a number 6, 100% polyester, and it have, let me see, 174 yards. So I'm going to make another one of these bunny. I'm trying to prepare for Easter, so I'm going to make another this bunny. But to go with that, I bought this. So I'm put these two together. Then I found this one. And this is a Sweet Snuggles Light too. But it have like some pink and yellow and green inside. So I bought that. Sorry for the crinkling. Let me pause you a minute. So I bought that, and then, oh, I should tell you the color, right? If they have colorway, because you know Michael's don't have colorway. They always have the number. Then I bought this, and I bought this to go with it. So I'm going to try this out. I never tried this. I did try the Michael's, the Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggle Light. Is it this one I tried? Let me see. Oh, it's the Ohm Slim I tried. So I never tried this Sweet Snuggle Light, I think. I think it's the Ohm Slim. The Sweet Snuggle Light, the solid colors have 218 yards. And this one, variegated ones, have 174 yards. Then I've been looking for white. And I find one ball of white, so I did buy it. It's got these beads because I am, like I talked a couple of videos before, that I'm trying to start doing my crocheted bracelets again. So I did crochet some bracelets. All I have left to do is put on the clasp. Guys, I think, I don't know, for me, it seems like the days are going by so fast. And then by the time you come home and you do all you need to do if you work, it's like the day go by so fast you don't have enough time to do the things you you need to do. You do the things you need to do, but then you don't have time for your hobby. So I'm trying to, fit some time in. So today it's Sunday and I don't have much to do because I cooked yesterday. Then we went to church, and at our church we have a big place that you can get stuff to eat at church. So after church the kids wanted pizza and fries and so on. So they eat at church. So I'm going to eat some leftovers. So I don't have to cook today. My husband and I are going to eat the leftovers. So I will have some time to crochet, guys. But I have to remember, I'm mixing up my days. I don't know. Is it age? Oh my gosh, is it age? So I think that's what I have for you guys today. So what are you working on? How was your day going? Are you like me? I don't know. I guess the age, the flashes, the hot flashes, the menopause, the premenopause, you know. So I just have to try and, take it one day at a time. And, enjoy the little things that we have. So, guys, I think that's all I have for you today. And even that I'm trying to go to bed early too. That's another thing. That's why I'm not able to do a lot of crochet as I used to before. Because at night is my quiet time before I go to bed, and I would just sit down and crochet mindlessly, watching my Korean drama. And next thing you know, when you start watching a Korean drama, sometimes the time you want to see what's going to happen, and then you end up staying up late and you crocheting. Oh my gosh. So these things, as I get older, I have to cut it out because sleep is essential for you when you're getting up in age. So guys, I think that's all for you I have for you today, and I'll try and see if I could get my tutorial out for my duck. I still have to do my tutorial for my leafy patch shawl. It's so much, but you know what? I'm going to take it one day at a time. I'm not going to beat myself up. So I thank you for joining me. Thank you guys very much for spending some time with me and coming back and leaving a comment. I love hearing from you guys, and thank you for supporting me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share this video with your friend. And thank you. Until next time, remember to be kind, and God bless you. Until next time, bye-bye. polyester. These are all the different colors. Look at this girl. So these are it would probably make a nice shawl for me, seeing as I'm here. It is, let me see how much yardage. 481 yards. Look at this one. This would probably make a nice cotton chicken. Yeah, these are cute. But I don't know what I'll make with it. This is also new. Look at all the shades. There's a loops and threads, sweet snuggle, polyester. Let's see the yardage. It has a number 7, 87 yards. So those are all the colors. Look at these. This color is so vibrant. So these are the skinny cake they brought back up with new colors. I'm thinking I'm going to get one. I like that yellow. So this color is cute too. Pink. For those purple lovers. This one is cute. Let's see the yardage. So it have 795 yards. I'm thinking to get two. Look at this color. There's another color. Sorry guys, here's another color. That's a beautiful, beautiful colors. Most of my colors I gravitate to green, so I'm trying to see. And they are buy one get one 50% off today. So I don't know. I'll probably wait. Seeing as that's not what I want. So these are new to me because they're called cloud cake. They're so soft. Look at this color. Let me see the yardage on it. This is number 4. It's 100% polyester, and it have, you can't see. What's the yard? Oh, 700 and something yards, 760 yards.